Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. An interesting round of events over the last 5 trading days. Since the break of the 60-day moving average, the market has challenged the top side but it's showing 2 failed events. And overnight, the market now rejecting that top side level is looking back to the 60-day moving average. Now a close under 76.90 would give a significant downturn, I believe, back towards the lower side of the range, somewhere around 76.20. And if so, that's where the market may find some initial demand. Nevertheless, the MACD is weakening somewhat, but the RSI has buckled. Keep an eye on this ADX because it's still holding to somewhat a bullish trend, but if the minus DI can creep up and cross over the plus DI, then that would give us further indication that the bears are starting to overthrow this bullish attempt at least. So keep an eye on the market close tomorrow morning and see if we can get a break of 76.90. The US dollar, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, staged a rebound from the 7-week low from 90.80 to about 91.30. It is assessed now from the euro that we've got potentially close to a shooting star. And not the fullest of bodies to support that, but nevertheless the pattern is negative and we do need confirmation. Now we do have to keep an eye on the support level, which is roughly around the region of 120. Which is about 30 points away. I would like to see the technicals break down a little bit further, so we're only just relying on this candle. We do need a little bit more confirmation before any bearish call. However, a break of this full candle halfway would give us indication that the market is turning somewhat to a bearish case, and let's see if the indicators follow suit. With the downside target reached around 108.10, I've given the call further to maybe about 106.60 due to the fact that the trend is still holding bearish and even somewhat to a short-term trend as well, if you want to draw that in. However, keep an eye on this bearish inverted hammer. I believe, though, that the market may actually stage an attempt down due to the interest of yen strength. But I'm a little bit cautious, though, because we are oversold. But what outweighs that is that the ADX is holding to a relatively firm trend. So therefore the market does have enough legs to maybe test one more attempt down, that is. Sterling, well, that full candle that we saw here rushing up towards that 140 level was quickly reversed. Seems to be a bit of a roof back here if we look in March all the way back to February around that 140 level. Let's see if the market can break down further, and if so, a move underneath the 139 level should give us further indication to possibly back to about 138. But I would like to see a little bit more confirmation from the technicals. So although we're seeing some good rejections in these markets, it's still lacking support from the RSI and MACD. So let's keep an eye on this and therefore see if the market can progress further to the downside. Moving on to sterling yen, though, we've got a strong rejection from this broad trend and therefore looking still towards that downside target of 148.40. I do like the way the technicals are set up. The RSI is marrying back up to the MACD and therefore should initiate this move down and eventually reach its objective. Still holding a short-term bullish call for gold up to 1,800, figure 5, figure 10 area. Due to that, with the ADX trending, the RSI holding bullish and the MACD does warrant that move and reassess from the 1,800 mark. Wrapping up with oil, what a good rejection from that 64.35.55 level and a bearish outside range day that a break of 61.50.55 area will give us a confirmation with the RSI to see another decline back to possibly the 57 to 58 region. Market's getting a little bit spooked on the fact with the rise of the COVID-19 cases. It's put a little bit of a dampener on this recent bull move. So let's see if the market can potentially take out that downside support. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.